Hey, this is Yudit Ben Menachem, parenting coach, helping parents of teens improve their relationship with their teenagers. So we're up to video number 3. Video number 1, we talked about step 1 of getting to that ultimate relationship with your teen, and that is understanding yourself as a parent. Step 2 was understanding your teen. That was in video number 2. And today we're going to talk about communication, which I prefer to call connecting, because that's what I feel communication does. It helps us connect with people. So if we think about communication, there is the listening and there is the talking, right? When we connect, when we talk with someone, we communicate, we listen to them, and we say what we want to say. And I kind of feel that a lot of parents of teens spend a lot of time talking. And not enough time listening. Another point I want to make is that when someone feels understood, they are more apt to listen, right? So if I feel you understand me, I'm more open to you. Or more open to listening to what you have to say. Okay, and let's look again in the parenting relationship. If our teens feel more understood, if they feel connected to us, then they are more open to listening to what we have to say. And again, this does not mean that they're always going to listen to what we have to say, but there's more of a base there of them being open to us. So what are the steps we have to do to really communicate, to really listen to our teens? So what I'm basically saying is when all communication with our teens, when we want to have a conversation, we first should listen. Okay, we first should listen. I'm going to give you a few steps on how to do that, and then we can convey our message. So step number 1 is you need to have your full attention. Okay, if your teen comes home from school and starts telling you something and you're busy, on your phone, or you're even thinking about something else, they realize they don't have your full attention. So take a deep breath and put everything else aside. Empty your mind from all that's going on, shut the chatter, and just give your full attention. Step number 2 is listening to the words and the story that they're conveying. Really listen to what they're saying and see if you understood what they're saying properly. One way to do that is to repeat back what they said, to summarize. Okay, your teen's going to tell you this whole long story of something that happened in school, right? He came and this happened. He came in a few minutes later and the teacher said this and da. And you try and summarize. And that is a way of checking if you've understood the story properly. Step number 3 is to ask more questions. If there's things that aren't clear to you, ask questions. So, you don't understand a part of what he's telling you. Ask the questions because you really have to understand completely what he's saying to you. The next step is, after you really understood the whole story, is to try and understand what emotion this is rising in your child, right? In your teen. What does this mean? Did this situation upset him? Did it aggravate him? Did it confuse him? And check with him. Again, you have to ask. You have to say, okay, I think I understood what went on in school. You said this and this and this and this. So what does that mean to you? Was that, did that upset you? And try and get to the emotional parts. Okay? And that's when your teen will feel understood. Now, after you've gone through all these steps, then you can respond. As opposed to usually when our teen starts telling us something, an event that happened, we right away jump in, give our 2 cents, you should have done this, give our advice, right? I came in a few minutes late, the teacher got upset with me, gave me this punishment to do, and we'll right away say, well, you have to be on time. Okay, so this is a different scenario, and the steps I'm giving you are to help you really listen properly to your teen, really fully understand him. And when he feels fully understood, your communication is going to be on a different level. Okay, it's not going to automatically shut out your 2 cents that you're giving there, it'll be a different experience. So try this out. But sometimes we really want to be there listening and communicating on that kind of level, but our teen tells us something and we get so upset and aggravated and agitated that we're just not there. We can't give our full attention, and we can't calmly listen to their story. So what do we do in those situations? Stay tuned for video number 4. On video number 4, I will discuss mastering your emotions, being more in control of yourself, and helping yourself move from one emotion, from aggravation, anger, to being more calm. So then you will be able really to have that nice communication with your teen. So love to hear comments, and stay tuned for video number 4.